Horizontal asymptotes are even easier to find, but there's a couple of things you have to keep track of. So remember that r of x is defined as a p of x over a q of x. And it's a polynomial divided by a polynomial. And what we care about is the degree here. So let's say that this has a degree n and this has degree m. So n on top and m on bottom. Well, there's three cases for our horizontal asymptotes. If n is less than m, that is, if there's less x's on top than there are on bottom, then the horizontal asymptote, so this is the case, the condition, and this is the horizontal asymptote. The horizontal asymptote is defined as the line y equals 0, meaning it's going to hug the axis, the x-axis, on its way to the positive infinity and the negative infinity. So that's case 1. Case 2 is that n equals m. And if that's the case, then we've got some a n x n plus dot 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 down to a naught over b n x n plus dot 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 down to b naught. Well, if this is the case, then this leading coefficient here, our asymptote is simply that a n divided by b n. So it's the highest degree, or it's the leading term divided by the leading term, and that's our horizontal asymptote. In case 3, if n is bigger than m, then there is no horizontal asymptote. We're only going to talk about one case, and that's that oblique asymptote, where n is exactly 1 bigger than m. So if n is equal to, here we go, m plus 1, then it's the oblique case. But if it's not, then we're not going to show you how to do it. You don't need to worry about it. So let's actually find some. Suppose that we have 5x plus f of x equals 5x plus 2 over 1 minus 3x. Well, here this is degree 1 over degree 1, so we just grab the leading coefficients with their signs, and y equals minus 5/3. This is my horizontal asymptote. If I have g of x equals x squared minus 1 over x minus 3, here this is degree 2 over a degree 1, so there's no horizontal, and in fact there is an oblique in this case. And if we had h of x equals 5x minus 10 over 3x squared minus 27, then we'd get a degree 1 over degree 2, so our asymptote would be at y equals 0, and it's a horizontal asymptote. So all you have to do is look at the degrees, and using the degrees determine which type it is.